Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. We are here on the surface of Laythe and we have a beautiful view out of our window over to the rising jewel. And this is really cool, this is just amazing. And yes, we made it. We landed here on this ocean planet or on this ocean moon. And Henler is enjoying this. And while we were landing or we were flying at Laythe, we did some experiments and now I have time. Okay, the temperature down here is only minus 4.141 degrees, so this is pretty warm compared to the other temperatures. And now let me review at first the data. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. 88 signs for temperature scan while flying at Laythe. This is cool. Then we also did a pressure scan. Review data. There's definitely an atmosphere. Pressures are fairly nominal. Okay, 132 signs for a pressure scan while flying at Laythe. And we even did a crew report. Crew report while flying at Laythe. 55 signs. Okay, this was a nice start. So at first I like to retrieve the data before I will continue doing my other signs. At first let me take the temperature scan, let me take the pressure scan, and let me also retrieve the crew report. Okay, I have to take all the data and then I have to store it. And okay, now I have 10 stored data. This is crazy. Okay, let's start off with the crew report. From Laythe surface. Okay, 70 signs. This is cool. Let's keep it. Then let's continue on. The temperature, as we already discovered, is minus 4.41 degrees Celsius. This is cool. Let me log it. Now it's 112 signs for temperature scan from Laythe surface. This is amazing. Okay. What is our gravioli detector? 7.81 meters per second squared. Okay. Let me log the gravity data. The sensor scans the local gravity of Laythe, recording the influence of Joule. 280 signs. Not bad, let's keep it. And we have 0.795 G, so not as strong as on the surface of Kerbal, but still quite strong of gravity down here. Let me log it. The tidal forces appear to be churning the interior of the moon. 280 signs. This is cool, let's keep it. And our pressure, let me toggle this display, 0.5735. Okay, log pressure data. The pressures here seem to be a bit below that of Kerbal. Definitely at a manageable level. Okay, this is cool, 168 signs. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and then we have our Science Junior. What is this thing doing? The fine particulate sand of Laythe blows into the sample bay. 350 signs. Wow. This is amazing. This is really great. Okay, keep it. And our last experiment, the mystery goo. You observe the goo. 140 signs. Cool. Really cool. Okay, now we can extend our ladder. And then we can start doing our EVA. Okay, Henler Kerman. Let's see, are we still flying at Laythe when we are doing the EVA report? Yes, EVA report while flying at Laythe. Okay, 88 signs. This is cool, let's keep it. And can we do another report right away when we are on the surface? Oh, of course, we have to do the scenic view of their first Kerbonaut on the surface of Laythe. Let me even disable the interface and... oh, okay, a little bit jittery, but Henler Kerman at the first Kerbonaut on the surface of Laythe. He is hopefully happy about this, and as our first goal for testing out their new environment, a jump test. Okay, this is almost like jumping on the surface of Kerbal. Very cool, very cool. And yes, he is enjoying his view over the dunes of Laythe, and this is pretty amazing. And he is smiling. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, can we do another EVA report? No, then I would override the existing one. Okay, in this case we can... what is written down there? Containment vessel. Okay, cool. So at first let me do again the dance with the science data, I have at first to recover all the data with the crew report, and then I have to store all the experiments again. Okay, very good. And now let me just take the temperature scan, take the gravity scan, take the seismic scan, and even the pressure data. And then we can also grab and retrieve all the data, collect data from the mystery goo from in space near Laythe, and also from Laythe's surface. Unfortunately, we can't reach the materials bay, but we have already prepared this. At first, let me take an EVA report. This place seems nice. You're so comfortable, you feel like taking your helmet off. You check the box on your report for looks breathable. Okay, 112 signs for landing on Laythe and having an EVA report. This is cool. And what is the surface sample? The soil sample contains traces of salt. You wonder it has blown here or if the area was once underwater. 420 signs! Wow, this is crazy. This is really crazy. Okay, let's keep the data. This is really successful. Okay, now let me move a little bit to the side. Yes, I think we are far away from our, or enough far away from our lander that we can plant our flag. And site name. First landing on Laythe, performed by Henler Kerman. Yes, that's correct. Okay, very good. Now, please smile at the camera. Oh, this is a great scenic view. We have the flag, we have our Kerbal node, we have Joule, we have a little bit of the surface of Laythe, and we do have our lander. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, good job, Henler. Good job. So, now the next thing I like to do is, I've already prepared this, as I tested my lander that I need, or can I? No. Can't access this from this position. Oh, yes, I would be able to do so, but I'm well prepared. I also added these letters in order to get the data from the Science Junior. Okay, from Laythe's surface. Very good. And let me climb up to this experiment and collect data from space near Laythe. Very good, very good. So, this was a success. Let me now run around, and I hope I have retrieved all the data I have collected so far. And now I can at first store all this data inside my capsule. 10 experiments. Okay, so I have 22 experiments already stored in my Laythe lander. And wow, this is just the Laythe lander, and we have so many other missions from Joule, so this is crazy. Okay, and the next thing I like to try out is, wait, let me at first try my jetpack. No, it's not working. But we are able to run around here on the surface, and now I like to run a little bit uphill, and I like to see if we are able to have a view down to the ocean and to estimate how long it will take to get down to the ocean, because I like to touch the ocean. And yeah, so this is also an experiment. But on the other hand, before I do this, Joule is pretty huge. Over there we are able to see no, not Laythe, Wall, I guess, it's Wall. Can we even see Tylo? There's the sun. No, we just can see Wall. This is cool. This is really amazing to have this beautiful view over the moons and over Joule. And yes, oh, what is this? Contract complete. Plant flag on Laythe. Our trackers confirm the flag has been planted at Laythe. Nicely done. Interesting amount of money and even some reputation. This is cool. This is cool. Okay. We finished another contract. And now I hope after I reach the top of the dune we are able to have a view down, because I can remember that my landing was pretty close to the other side of the island, so that I was pretty close to the ocean, but I'm not quite sure how close I am. So let me just run up this hill to assess our situation and to find out how far we need to run. And wow, look at the money. We are already at 4 million. I hope I have counted the digits correctly. But yeah, this is amazing. This is crazy. And now, come on Henler, have a jog. Let's run up there. But I think we are much farther away from the ocean than I've anticipated after my landing. But yeah, I hope we are able to have soon a beautiful view. I know this is currently pretty exciting footage, seeing a running Kerbal on the surface of Laythe. Wait, maybe we can speed things up a bit when we... Okay, I think we are pretty far away. I think I need to run up more up this hill to have a beautiful view. Oh, have I turned my Kerbal not around? No. I think I need to run up there to have a beautiful view, or it would be a little bit faster if I would be able to use my jetpack. But okay, I am halfway through. This is good. I like to enjoy this view, and the poor Henler is still running. I hope we can arrive there. Oh well, let me just continue running, and I will bring you back in once I arrived up there. And here we are. Okay, we reached basically the top of this dune, and now we have a beautiful view. This is cool with the shadow. This is also a nice composition. This is amazing. We have a nice view over to, of course, Jewel and also the ocean. We have a good visual on the ocean, and we are, let me just enable the interface again, we are 657 meters away from our first landing site. And yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. Henler has a beautiful view to the ocean, and I think we have, or Henler has enough time for his expedition on the surface of Laythe that he can descend down to the ocean and, well, take a surface sample from Laythe's water. I think this could be quite interesting, but yeah, I will do this maybe off camera or so. Okay, I'm now running already for quite a while, and the sun is about to set. It's already behind this dune over there, and well, this is pretty beautiful because I think we can then spend a beautiful evening at the ocean. And well, it's already hard to see, but we are casting a very long shadow, and still we are pretty far out from the ocean, I guess, because when we have a visual over here, our lander is next to the dune. It's hard to see right now, but our lander is over here. The ocean starts somewhere around here, and I'm barely here, so it's still a quite long way to walk down there. And I think when I arrive down there, it will be already nighttime also. But on the other hand, then we should be able to experience a beautiful sunrise, because there is nothing in front of us when we are there, and this can be quite beautiful. So in this case here, I think I have to continue walking, I have to continue running towards Jewel, towards the general direction of the ocean. And yes, I'm doing this during the sunset, and it's getting beautiful because, well, the colors are changing at the horizon, and, well, the sky is changing, and this is really amazing to enjoy this. But yeah, this will still take some time. So I will continue running, and I will bring you back in once I am hopefully arriving at the ocean. Yes, so yeah, let me continue running. Henler is more or less on a marathon because he's still running and he's running and running and running. And as you can see, the sky or the horizon starts to change its color because the sun, let me see, we can't see anything of the sun anymore. Can we when we are going over to orbital map? Yeah, the sun should have already set, I guess. So yeah, it's now getting nighttime, and well, the poor handler is still running. Can we even see how far are we? We are already 5.6 kilometers away from our landing site. And yes, poor handler is still running and running and running and is enjoying the change of the horizon. And yes, I just wanted to share this beautiful moment with you as I discovered, okay, now the horizon, the color of the horizon is really changing and it's so beautiful, especially with this green huge sphere of jewel at the horizon. And yeah, this is just an amazing view because we are all the time running towards this huge green ball. And well, this is so amazing, and I hope Henler is enjoying this. And yes, as you can see down here, we are getting closer to the ocean. So it's only a matter of a few meters, hopefully, until I'm arriving there. And then Handler can stay the night over there to enjoy a beautiful morning. And yeah, so I have to continue a little bit, and I will bring you back in as soon as I arrived at the shoreline. And here we can see what is going on down there. And here I am. Here I am at the shoreline. Yes, Henler Kerman made it, and he is now standing next to the shore and next to the ocean. And as you can see, it has already become nighttime. And well, we have a beautiful view on wall, and especially an amazing view to Jewel. And this is just amazing to see this green planet in front of us, directly floating above the ocean. And well, I think Henler Kerman must be really in awe. Let's check out. Well, he is smiling, he is enjoying this, he is enjoying this view. And well, this is really great to see this, and yeah, this is cool. This is really, really great. Now, let's see. Let's assess a little bit our position. We are about 9 kilometers away from our first landing site. So we had about 9 kilometers of distance until we would have landed or splashed down into the ocean. So this is quite interesting to know. And yeah, okay, it's hard to see. We are now down here and our lander is over here. So I had a very huge distance to walk across, and later on I have also to walk across this huge distance again back to my lander. And now Handler Kerman is walking a little bit into the water. Let me see. Take a surface sample from Laythe surface. Okay, reset experiment. I hope for the fact that I can have a surface sample from Laythe waters, but take surface sample. Oh yes, surface sample from Laythe oceans. You've collected and 360 signs. Wow, this is cool. And it's interesting, getting a surface sample from from Laythe's surface is more important than getting a surface sample from Laythe's oceans. Okay, keep the data, this is great. This is even a different EVA report from Laythe's oceans. 96 science, this is cool, keep the data. And now look at this, Handler is enjoying this, he is swimming now in the ocean. This is cool. Handler is enjoying in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, this is cool. Okay, let's get back to the shore, and then I like to experience the sunrise. I think this must be just beautiful because there is nothing else than Jewel and, well, no island, nothing else. So this must be really cool. Let me now go to a scenic view, maybe like this. And now we should be able to speed up a little bit the night. I'm not quite sure which speed is good. Let's take it 100 times. Well, we can see how the stars are moving. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I do not want to do it too fast, but well, let's try it 1,000 times. Okay, this is great. Look at this. Ooh, hope you're not getting dizzy. This is cool. And look how the Terminator on Jewel is changing. This is cool. This is cool. Over time now the Terminator is directly in front of us. But yeah, let me just have a short look outside, because there's one thing I do not want to miss, and this is... Okay, the pole expedition is still ascending, so, and where is the sun and where are we? Okay, yeah, we should be able to see the sunrise before the pole expedition is arriving at its apoapsis. This is good, this is good, and this is important. And yeah, this was just amazing, as I was able to see how the Terminator is changing on Jewel. Let's continue with this. Let's see, can we see this again? Well, on 1000 times you can really see this, and I think it should get brighter pretty soon. Let's slow down a little bit. I think it should get brighter pretty soon when I'm looking at the Terminator. Then... Okay, I think we can speed up a bit. Okay, now the horizon starts to become a little bit brighter. And yeah, now it's getting a little bit more bluish. This is cool. This is amazing. Look at this, look at this. This is great. And... it's getting brighter and brighter. This is so cool. Do we have... Oh, and there's the sunrise. Look at this. Look at this beautiful view. How the sun is climbing up. Wow. This is cool. And now we will have an eclipse. This is great. And then it's nighttime again. Okay, this is cool. This was amazing. This was great. Wow. I'm just amazed by this. I'm just amazed by this. And oh, over there's Tylo. There's Tylo, I guess. This is great. Or is this Tylo? I hope it's Tylo. Let me have a look. Is this really Tylo? We are over there and we can see... No, this is Wall. I think we can see Wall, but where's Tylo? Tylo is down there. Yeah, it's Wall. It's Wall. This is Wall. This is great. This is cool. Wow. This is so great. This was better than I anticipated. This is so cool. Okay, let's have a short view. The pole expedition is still not at its apoapsis, but yeah, it will take some time to walk back. So I think, Henler Kerman, what is going on with the water? The water is freaking out. Okay, Henler Kerman will now enjoy a little bit more the view to Jewel and the sun, and will experience a little bit more the ocean, and maybe he will build a sandcastle. But we have now to deal with other issues, because we have to prepare our burn for the pole expedition. So now, let me switch over to the pole expedition. And, let's see, is this Laythe? Yeah, it should be Laythe. This should be Laythe, and somewhere over there is currently Henler Kerman standing around and enjoying his view. And we still have 1 day and 3 hours to go until we will arrive at our maneuver node. So let me do this. Let me do this. Let me speed up a little bit so that we are getting closer to our maneuver node while we can enjoy this beautiful view over the moons orbiting around Jewel. And this is so cool. Okay, I think we can speed up even more to get a little bit faster to our maneuver node, where we have to perform our longish burn. Okay, only a few hours to go, only 2 hours to go. 1 hour. Slowly, don't overshoot. I think it will take some time to perform this burn, so maybe I should start doing the burn maybe 2 minutes before the maneuver node. So let's come to a stop here. Baron Kerman is excited, or more or less scared, about this longish burn, but I'm quite confident. You have a lot of fuel. You should be able to do this. Okay, now let's throttle up. And yes, as I anticipated, it's a quite long burn of about 4.5 minutes. So okay, Baron Kerman is now performing his burn, and the burn is increasing. raising the periapsis out there to, well, beyond the orbit of Tylo, so that we do not have to deal all the time with the encounters with Tylo, and then on our next orbit we will have in 6 days an encounter with Pool. And this is, well, this is amazing, and so we are then able to explore the next celestial body or the next moon of Jewel, and I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, now, 3 minute and 40-second burn is still ahead of us. In this case, let me just do a quick time lapse, and then we can see if everything was successful at the end of this burn. Okay, only a few seconds to go until we are at the end of this burn, and I'm not quite sure. Should I be able to see the result? No, our encounter would be after our position, so I'm not quite sure then if I succeeded with my burn. In this case, I think I will just finish the burn according to my maneuver node, and then I think I have to set up a next burn or a next maneuver in order to finally set up the real encounter with with Pole. Okay, now let me just do it very gently for the last meters, so that we are doing the burn just right. Okay, like this. Very nice. So, let me remove this one. This is interesting. Currently we are directly... Oh yes, right now we are directly at the opposite side. Now let me set up here at the periapsis. Next maneuver. Now, we would be pretty close, but we need... What do we need to do? Do we need to... Yes, we just need to do a very gentle burn of 0.4 meters per second in 2 days and 19 hours, and then we would have an encounter with Pool, and this is so amazing. I think this is really great. Okay, we will do this in 2 days and 19 hours. And yeah, now let's have another view. Our Albatross mission is still approaching to Joule. It will still take some time until Albatross is arriving down there. And well, our next idea is I have to have a short view to Bob, because I just like to introduce you to my idea. I need to switch to the Bob expedition. Okay, I'm not quite sure if this is somehow working. I need to set up at first a maneuver node, and then I need to see. My idea is that I need to do a burn and finally fall down. Let me see, what do I need to do? Do I need to shift my... No. It's now the question. My idea is that at some point I need to change my periapsis so that I'm descending down to Laythe, and I need to find the most efficient way. Then of course I should set Laythe as my target. And yeah, okay, I'm not quite sure. I need to find the most efficient way to get as deep as possible. So maybe around here. Can I... Okay, this is still pretty far out, so I think I need to... Wow, this is a quite significant burn. And we do have only... Okay, currently if I want to bring down my orbit or my periapsis next to Laythe, I even would need to do a next burn down here, and I think this is a very huge inclination if I would try to change this to somehow be able to have an encounter with Laythe. Well, I think I have to... to go directly down to Laythe in some way, because at first we now would have to do a burn of 900 meters per second, and then we would have to do a burn again of about 560 meters per second, and I don't think that we do have enough fuel to do this, because we are currently having only 211 units of liquid fuel, and this makes everything quite complex, so I'm not quite sure. I think I have to play a little bit around with these maneuver nodes. Maybe I have to check when I'm at the same orbital plane, or at the position where there is maybe the ascending and descending node, and I'm doing the burn there. Maybe I'm then able to have a more efficient encounter with Laythe, because here at some point I have to refuel my Bob expedition, and so yeah, I have to think about this. And yeah, okay, this is coming up next. And now let me end this episode with our focus view to Laythe. I hope. Okay, we are just before sunrise down there. Can I select Henler Kerman? Henler Kerman, yes, switch to. I like to switch to Henler Kerman. And yes, we are shortly before sunrise. Henler Kerman has probably built here some sandcastles, because he's now 1 day and 12 hours into his EVA. This is a quite long time. And yeah, I think he has enjoyed this. And now let me enjoy once again. Enjoy once again the beautiful sunrise, because this is just great. And it's interesting to see how the Terminator is moving around on Joule, and now the horizon starts to become brighter and brighter. I like this view. I'm so glad that I decided to walk down here and to be able to see this. And wow, look at this. This is so cool. And well, the sun. It's getting brighter and brighter. And there's the sun. There we have our sunrise. Okay, Henry Kerman has now experienced for the second time a sunrise, and now his next goal is to run back these 8.9 kilometers to the lander, and yeah, there he can store his experiments and his data he gathered from Laythe Oceans. And yeah, then he is able to leave Laythe again after he spent some time down here. And okay, so this means Henler has to run back to his capsule, and this will take, of course, some time. And so yeah, we are now at the end of today's episode. I hope you liked this, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode, when Henler Kerman is hopefully arriving back at his lander, and when he's able to maybe leave Laythe, or maybe we are able to leave Bob, or something like this. So a lot of things will be happening with our Drew expedition. Yeah, in this case, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Evie. See you!